is full of deceit. He burns up, dies, and a dark shadow falls over his soul. From the ashes of a once great man is risen a curse, a wrong that must be righted. We look to the skies for a vindicator, someone to strike fear into the black hearts of the same man who created him. The battle between good and evil has begun. Against an army of shadows comes a dark warrior, the purveyor of good, with a voice of silence and a mission of justice. This is Sting.
And with a bitter heart and a penchant for revenge, Motor Baron, once head of the table, now seeking revenge after having the best team by far last year and still unable to make the playoffs. But let's get into the draft order, because right now Wiener has been assigned the number 12 pick, and we quickly move on to number 11. Back of the first round, very shaky here. As, former head of the table, Sting, the icon, stuck with the 11th pick. The commission cannot be happy about that, but that is the way the cookies crumble. Quickly on to number 10, and that'll be Large Farva KB. May or may not get help from the brother whom he so loves dearly. Spinning the wheel once again, 9th pick. Things start to get a little more clear here. And that'll go to Alex Polizzi Bagger. Now a father of one. Not a great pick, not an awful pick, as the first round starts to shake out with a few more studs. It's really the back this year that does tend to be the disaster. Number 8, Big Irish. Fan favorite, FIFA favorite, and overall best guy in the league that we have. And he starts that tier of uncertainty, if you will. 7, I think, we'll find a little more clear, and that's going to go to Daddy Joe. And he just gets in before that huge tier drop-off in sheer talent and certainty. Joe, also a father of one, to Cameron Newton, McConnell's cute kid. And number 6, Matthew Corrigan. Obviously, bad blood brewing between him and nearly everyone else in the league. God knows how he won a title with that team, but I guess with Josh Allen and Travis Etienne and
interrupt this video to announce that the previous video was cut off due to storage full on my iPhone, so we have quickly and rapidly cleared space. Obviously, that cut off a little abruptly. I just spent 35 minutes outside trying to delete footage from my phone that I had to locate over and over and over in 14 different folders. I need you to trust me. I would not paint my face like essentially someone who's mentally insane if I didn't care about the sanctity of this league. So I know I'm gonna get shit from Cokes, maybe Jake. Oh, you fixed it, blah, 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 blah. I did not. As the Malducci was selected, I got the iPhone is full, please manage your storage, okay? We're right here, nothing has changed. I have not turned the screen off. You have to trust me. I have nothing in this. I could not redo the whole thing. We have to keep going. We have to work through the technological issues. And that's where we're at right now, okay? So we're just picking up right where we left off, number 4.
So as you can see there, folks, bit of a panicky moment for the Mish Motor Baron, but we overcome the technical issues to keep this thing rolling. And the pick is in, and it goes to Michael Joseph Klecker, who will be in Taiwan. So we'll need to move the draft back from its original selection on the 4th. More to come there, but Michael Klecker with the number 4 pick. Probably the best spot in the draft to be. Number 3 to Norbert von Sachs, and boy did he struggle last year. He will be looking to right many of those Jahan Dotson, T. Higgins-like wrongs, if you will. And another power player, Memorial, gets 2, which means for the 2nd year in a row, Jake, the Snake Plumber, will get the first pick in the Cowboys I Think You Should Lead draft. Wow. I'll see you at the draft.